What's up, people? Got a fun video today. Well, fun to me, because I like knives and stuff. But I just joined Instagram. Rude Mustang, who, if you're not already subscribed to on YouTube, you should definitely go subscribe to him. He's a knife nut, just like us, fellow Texan. Yeah, he suggested I get on Instagram, and I guess I'm really late to the party because most knife people are already on there. I guess I just had like a perception of Instagram just being like, you know, for teenage girls to post really crappy filtered pictures, you know, and then link it to their Facebook account. Why is it flipping out like this? Sorry about that. My camera just wigging out. Yeah, but apparently not. Lots of knife guys on there, so I don't really have a personal account on there, but I'm doing a knife one, and I did Cgoodknives. I don't really want to associate it with, you know, Bison Knives, which is the scale, my scale company, quote unquote. And I'm probably going to rebrand when I, you know, start doing actual knives. So anyways, I just left it open-ended. But please go follow me on there, and I will follow you. Or you can PM me your usernames if you want, and I'll follow you even if you don't follow me, because I think it's really cool. It's been pretty fun. Anyways, so first off on the agenda, been working on an 0350 scale set of scales, as you can see down there. Boring black factory scales, but I botched the pattern twice. This isn't a peel ply pattern here. This is a milled pattern, but because the fixture I was using was only about 3/16 or maybe an 1/8 inch thick, it flexed when I bolted it down to the table on my mill. So, you know, if it's flexed in any direction, it's going to cut deeper on certain portions, and it did. So, these are fully functional. They just look a little off because the pattern's off. So, and of course, I couldn't just do it once, but I had to do it twice. This one's diagonally cut, which is pretty cool, but it's got that, you know, it's got some variations. So, I'll be selling these for 20 bucks a pop, Continental US, if anyone's interested. Consider them factory seconds. Still need to do some milling on the inside of this one. This one has some milling. So, if anyone is interested, they're both, of course, only for one side of the knife. So you'd have a two-tone knife. But hey, if no one wants them, I'll just hang on to them or throw them away or use them for something. And of course, this is the other side, which ended up being perfect. Man, you want a grippy knife? This is a grippy pattern. Looks pretty good too. It's not my number one choice, but I think it turned out pretty cool. So, that's that. Then you've already seen this. This is what a knife looks like if you heat treat it. This is a carbon steel, simple carbon steel, and then dunk it in oil without having it wrapped in the tin foil. That's what it looks like. You can remove this stuff, but it's always harder on your belts. So, this is my prototype number 2. Can't wait to finish this one. I'm going to be giving it to my my brother-in-law, who's graduating in the Marine Corps on July 3rd. So pretty excited about that. Going to be going to San Diego. And since he's my brother-in-law and it's a prototype, he can hang on to it, and anytime I need to look at it, hopefully he'll still have it. I've considered cutting a little bit more away from here. Probably will do that eventually. So there's that. And there's this. Gentleman Jim. This is for my boy Rude Mustang, who I already mentioned in the video. Another gentleman, or another Emerson with the Kevlar and the titanium bolsters. This design is very well suited for this modification. I think it looks real sharp. Beautiful. But you guys have already seen one of those. last but not least, this is a one-off. This is for my other brother-in-law who graduated high school. This is his gift. I didn't finish it in time for him because he's already graduated. But he's kind of he wants to be a cowboy. He already works ranch work and stuff like that, so it's a little bit more of a standard blade shape, you know. It's not really revolutionary, but I think it still looks pretty bad. That choil works out really nicely. It's got some sharp jimping on there. The flats don't look too good right now. I need to redo those. I'm always having to redo stuff. You can see those spots right there from the mill. I'm probably not going to be able to remove those, but that's a lesson learned. Go ahead and just, unless you have a surface finisher, probably better to get surface ground steel straight from the steel dealer. But I was able to achieve a much better finish on this one than my previous knife, using the Trizac Gator belts. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but I'm pretty happy with this satin finish for my skill level. I mean, it's my third knife, so I've seen worse. I'm definitely not tooting my horn. I mean, with all the other awesome knife makers out there, I have a lot to learn. But it's good progress for me. Well, that's about all I have. Oh no, actually, that's a lie. Let me set this down here. I got more to show y'all. Check this material out. This is called M3 Cobalt, and probably won't show up in videos, but you can see it's got a metallic element to it, and then the rest I think is different types of resin. So it's one of those resin materials that you can use for handles, but it has metal in it, which is pretty cool. M3 Cobalt Mokum. Freaking sweet. Can't wait to try that out on something. Then I have this right here is some faux jade. It's manufactured jade, but honestly, unless you were looking at it under a microscope or something, I think most people would assume this is real jade. Because just look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to be using this and some of the purple that I got in. I'm going to see if I can use this and the jade, or maybe that M3 together on a CQC15 that I have, and then I'm going to sell that. So look forward to that whenever I can get time to do that. And then one more thing. This right here is a 2-inch belt splitter, and I got this from USA Knife Maker. Let's see, where's my other one? I've got two of them. I'm an idiot, and I ordered 2 of them on accident, so I have an extra one here. And I was on the forums and was reading about these, and Mick Strider actually uses these. If I remember correctly, it was one of the bigger makers. Says he always splits his 2-inch belts in half, because generally when you're grinding, especially when you're doing the bevel, or I guess when you're doing the bevel, not necessarily when you're doing profiling, you're only using usually about 1/4 inch of the belt, maybe a little bit more. So it'll basically divide your belts in 2, and leave you with 2 belts instead of 1. So it's a money saver. And you get better results a lot of times. So if anybody's interested, I think these are $30 from USA Knife Maker. Let's see here. Let's see here. Belt splitter, $35. So I will sell this for. I'll sell this for $20. It's basically brand new. If any of you knife makers or anybody else is interested in having a belt splitter at a discount, brand new, unused, just let me know. PM me, we'll make it happen. Alright guys, I think I've condensed enough different subjects into this video. Once again, follow me on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter yet. I don't I don't really plan on doing Twitter. To me, it seems like Instagram covers all the bases and more. Heck, I might even move all the way away from Facebook. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you later.